Alright guys, so the first thing I want to do for post-race is we are going to do a slight regear. I do have a 14 tooth front sprocket I can put on, but I have a 16 on there right now, and I want to leave it. But we were able to run an 1/8 mile in second gear. It's too freaking tall. There's more there to be had. It's going to make wheeling more of a problem than it already was, but I think I can make up for it in the acceleration I should gain. We're going to go from, we were running a JT 81644, so 44 tooth rear sprocket. We're going to jump back down to my drag sprocket, which is TR 81646. So we're going to add 2 to the rear sprocket. This should be equivalent to going to a 15 tooth front. It's roughly a 2-to-1 conversion. So I'm going to clean this sprocket up, get it mounted up on this cushion drive hub, and go out and install it again. Alright, and we are set with the 46 tooth rear sprocket. We just got to get it slid in there, and hopefully, I haven't done it with this chain. The old chain was roughly the same length, and it was right on the bottom of the adjusters. It really needed to stretch. Hopefully this one stretched some. Alright, so that did not work. The sprocket was too large, chain was too short. We were maxed forward on the tensioner. So we did order a 15 tooth sprocket. It'll be here Tuesday, but I want to see what this thing really does on a 14. This is my previous gearing for 1/8 mile. With the power I had, this worked out great. I redlined third gear, well, what I thought was redline, what previously was redline, at the 1/8 mile stripe. So this should work pretty good, but it's going to be a wheelie machine. We're going to see what happens. Got the valves adjusted and such, and we pulled the plugs. So this is cylinder 1. It's not bad. It won't focus. Dang it. Focus. Let's see what. There you go. Touch on the rich side, but good and healthy. Alright, Ned mentioned that the valves may go out of adjustment on Instagram. Suzuki's are well known for this. They tend to tighten up. And I don't pay attention to the actual cylinder numbering, to be all honest. I number them myself and keep track because, well, it's all wonky anyway. So I call this 1, 2, 3, and 4. These two, the adjustments were decent. I had 2 exhausts that were a little on the tight side, but not terrible. And then all the adjustments on cylinder 4 were perfect. Now, this cylinder had 2 tight intakes and 1 tight exhaust. The 2 tight intakes would mean that it would be holding the intake valves open longer and starting to open them sooner, therefore getting more air and fuel. I think that was part of my reed issue. We'll run it again one more night. They're not too far out of spec for me to worry about it. And before I go to the next race, next weekend, I'll pick up another set of D90A plugs and run fresh ones down the strip and pull them out and see where I'm sitting. If I still have an odd reading, I'll dink with the carbs, but it's pretty healthy for now. The pipes never changed colors. It never ran that hot of exhaust gas temperatures, EGTs, and everything seems to be good. We're top end oiling the way we should be. So we're going to go ahead and button it all back up and call it good. Well, guys, I hope you enjoyed all the time-lapsey crap, because that's going to be the end of my weekend every weekend. Pull a valve cover, check valves, read plugs, replace them if they're needed. Once in a while, change oil. I adjusted the rear shock a little bit. It's really stiff. I got to work it out. But I'm going to soften it up a lot. And I did a re-gear. I don't think re-gears will be common, but for now they are, until we find where we're going to be. Now, here in a minute, I'm going to, once my phone charges, go out and shoot the scene that you saw to open the video, and I hope you all are having a beautiful evening. Thanks for watching.